even started, I wanted to prepare myself to accept, both outcomes whatever happens.
I'm
prepared to lose or win, but it's kind of the same thing I did with you look at it on paper, and it becomes a thing where I feel like I can't lose to Bill Collector. You know what I'm saying? Bill Collector has the same feeling. He looks at me, he looks at his material, and he thinks the same, but it's the same thing, bro. We're focused as hell. I'm not focused right now.
Yo, is my mic working? Yo. Yeah, I hope my mic is working. I don't know if y'all can hear me. Y'all hear me? Yo. Oh, you can? You guys can? All right, cool. Bet. Appreciate that. Let's put the volume up on this motherfucker. So, yo, we gonna let some people come in the building. We gonna let this rock for a little bit.
Hey, at all. Okay. How do you rewrite 3 rounds and memorize it within a day? You tweeted that, and the battle was 4 at 4 p.m. It's less than 24 hours away. Explain this to me.
We gotta talk about this shit. We gotta talk.
That you really want to say? I don't see why the fuck you can't remember it. I come from a different breed of people, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a legend from where I'm from, man. That's how I feel. Because I've been doing this shit for a long time, bro. And I come from if you wrote it, why you can't remember it? You thought about it. Before I put pen to paper, I think about them bars 80 times. They have to make sense. Otherwise, why would I write that shit down? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Now, and why did you change? Why did you change the rounds too? Let's say that because Mike T pissed me off. You got 2 weeks to prepare. Mike T pissed me off last night. But y'all settled it. We settled it, but he still pissed me off enough that I had to. My thoughts was just like aha, and I had to. Oh my God, I had to. Bottom line. I had to rewrite my rounds. And then by the time I was up all night, I had to get my meditation.
Yo, let's get some people in here, man. We got to make some predictions. We got to talk about this shit real quick. It's going down in about 1 hour. In about 1 hour, Caffeine is going to start streaming these motherfucking battles. So get some people in here so we could talk about this shit. You heard me? I'm gonna just roll something up real quick while y'all do that for me real quick. All right, thank you.
Get my thought process right. You know what I'm saying? I smoked a blunt or two on a terrorist. I got caught some wind. I chilled. And then by the time I got done putting pen to paper, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't do it 1 time. I didn't do it 2 times. I did it 3 times. I got thought about doing it 4 times. And you know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. Like, when I write shit, I lock it in on my brain first. And when I lock it in on my brain, it got to be officially hot. And once it's officially hot, I lock it down. It's a hard process to explain. It's like really weird per se. You know what I'm saying? But once I figure that shit out, shit is like, it's dangerous, bro. It's dangerous. It's dangerous.
Yo, salute to the Battle Booth for getting this, for capturing this shit on cam, man. Bill Collector. Before we even started, Bill Collector yesterday in that face-off, man. I just gotta say that was masterful. That was well played. I'm gonna give you that, man. I'm gonna give you that shit. Tell me what y'all think of that. Tell me what y'all think of that shit, yo, in the comments. Bill Collector, his face-off yesterday. Tell me what y'all think of that shit in the comments real quick, because we gotta talk about that.
Mike P now, he says he changed his rounds. Elephant in the room. How do you think he's coming? Turned up. Bill is correct, man, and it's actually really dope to battle him because I don't see a time where we could ever book a battle. Not on no tiered shit or anything like that. It was better, popular, but it never seemed like something that would happen. So it's dope to battle. He is a legend where he's at. He's a legend in the game, really. I think it all comes down to it as far as originality and what. as far as him switching his rounds, I could care less about whatever rounds he has. I have my rounds, and they're rehearsed to go, and do what I have to do. He's Bill Collector saying cap. That's what that he smells cap. I'm really. Yeah.
There's some people in here. Let's get some people in here, man.
Bro, I understand. You know what I mean? And you know, I get this is all in good fun. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, when the battle happens, we're gonna be trying to. But you know, let's not get confused. I'm the best battle rapper this year. Nobody is close. Every single person I faced, Ryder was a close battle. But I've beat everybody I've faced. I do not see myself. And that people should.
Oh my God!
We're ready to
Yo!
go. Thank you for that. And yeah, man, I'm gonna continue to be the best, and you know, we go from there. We'll see in the semifinals. I'm not looking at the semifinals right now. Bill, over. I'll be in the final, and I'll rematch one of the two people I owe. You know, we're ready for that. I'm never mad. I have 2 gnomes. Some man that's under my belt. Get the 25K, and Bill Collector, how you feel about that? He's pretty much saying he's a better rapper than you, better battle rapper than you. Shout to your honor. I'm better than this than you. How you feel? Yeah. Man, like I'm hearing him, bro. I'm reading the comments. I'm looking at what people.
Guys, we building up to something right now. I'm gonna stop this video at a very specific point, and we're gonna start a conversation. So get some people in here for me, please, real quick. All right?
We're saying it's hard to do it like this. Yeah, it's very hard. I swear to God, I'm looking, man, and I'm listening to homie talk, and I'm just like, bro, you the best, bro. Like out of all of us, like you the best. I was like, really, like, come on, bro. Like, you really the best, bro. I can't. You the best.
Yo.
Come on. Yo, come on, Mike. Bro. I've been. I know it's hard for people to pick up this year, but I'm dominant. I'm 20. Don't. Bro, like, bro, if we go on, listen, bro, and this me being modest, because I'm a modest dude, man. I know I'm the man. I know I'm personally the man, and I'm modest enough to say the best person in this tournament right now is Danny, bro. I'm willing to fight over that, bro. Danny is the best nigga in the tournament right now, bro. I already battled Danny, so well, we had a clash. And like we know what happened with that Danny battle, bro. You kind of took a low blow with that, and we're gonna talk tomorrow, bro. I'm just all smile. I'm all like, I can't display my hand. I gotta be smiles. Little my white black is golden. Little my white like it's golden. I gotta just.
Bill is different. Bill is different.
I gotta remember where I'm at, man, because like I be telling these niggas, I'm gonna fucking shit. Come on, you niggas, bro. And I'm coming in for blood, and I'm not playing around. Everybody wants me to come in there and do what they think I'm gonna do. What about me? And I've been thinking, do I really need to go in there and wild out? Bill, think, bro. Maybe you do. Maybe you don't. All right, real fast though. Caffeine. I want to see what energy's at in the comments section. Let's take that. Maybe I'm chilling. Bill Collector, Mike P, Caffeine.
Please share the stream. Share the stream. I'm trying to start this conversation. We got to start this conversation. Share the motherfucking stream.
Let's talk about that. I want to see where the energy's at. And how do you look like that? How do you feel about the judging? I love the judges. Shout out to the judges. Let me quote my man Battle Truth, one of the most accurate bloggers in the game. Let me quote Battle Truth. According to Battle Truth, Bill Collector not only he's been paying the the judges. Not only that, me and 40 Bars are very close friends. We hang out all the time. Me and Method Man are super cool, apparently. Me and Iron Solomon have something going on. And, Black Compass Media are my best friends in the world, I guess. I don't know. And my opponents have been getting paid to lose. According to my man Battle, one of the most accurate media outlets in battle rap. I love the judges, bro. The judges are fair. They're random. They're not affiliated with any battle rap groups, or they're like, it's nobody. People are looking and picking and choosing for bias, and there's no bias there, bro. You gotta just fall back, bro. Y'all picking and choosing for bias, and everybody's cool, bro. Just don't be gay, bro. Stop bitching about the judges, man. Shout out to the judges. Shout out to Mev. Shout out to 40 Bars. Shout out to Iron Solomon. Shout out to Tone, bro. They've been holding shit down, bro. They're holding it down, bro. You gotta really think about it. But I know what I'm coming to do. I know what I'm fast, though. Hold on. Stupid, man.
How do you feel about the judge?
I'm not even paying. I'm not paying attention to the judges.
Okay.
There's no. If I were to conform,
I'm not here for judges, bro.
If I were to conform to the idea that I know what they like, then I already lost. I just have to, and that's it. I'm pretty good at that. So.
All right.
Shout
out to the user.
I'm coming to say what I got to say, and then I'm out there.
546. Charms 546.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, real fast too. So it means that Bill Collector is winning 725 to Mike P's 419. Mike P's officially the underdog in the situation.
I don't like that. Make me the underdog, y'all. Matter of fact, I'm gonna rewrite in the morning so that I got super president to make me the underdog. I don't like not being the underdog.
You the overdog. They expecting you to win.
They gonna help.
This is fucking retarded, man. This is fucking absurd. Now I gotta come in there and just flip out, man.
Yes, I have been to a barbershop actually. So who wants to be the first person to talk about this shit real quick? Who wants to be the first person to say anything about this real quick, man? First and foremost, man, we have to acknowledge the fact that Bill Collector is a genius, right? We have to acknowledge the fact that Bill Collector put together a motherfucking PowerPoint for a face-off for Mike P. I'm looking for the battles right now because I forgot. This face-off got me just, it got my mind all over the place. So I forgot the other battles because I'm so focused on this battle right here. What do you guys think is going to happen in this battle? What do you guys think is going to happen in this battle? I'll tell you right now that I personally don't think that Bill Collector is going to be able to out-rap Mike. We all know that Mike has been rapping his ass off, like as far as the past, since forever. You know what I'm saying? Like the only thing that we can remember about Mike P is that Mike P goes crazy. Like he goes crazy. Mike P is like, I consider him to be like a dagger almost. You know what I'm saying? Like a knife where he can cut. He can cut deep. You know what I'm saying? He's sharp. He's to the point. He's direct. You know what I'm saying? As far as Bill Collector, I feel like Bill Collector has a chance at winning as well, though. But it's not just because I feel like Bill Collector is on the same rapidy rap level as Mike P. The reason I feel that Bill Collector can win is because, first and foremost, Bill Collector is not the underdog. So people already know, you know what I'm saying? that he can take the battle. But the main reason for that is because Bill Collector is extremely unorthodox. You know what I'm saying? Bill Collector is the type of person that he can be so unorthodox that it can completely deter and take away attention from the other opponent. You know what I'm saying? So let's say, for example, Mike P goes in, right, on the first round, and he starts talking about, and the first thing that he does is he addresses that whole, Ryder situation, right? And he talks about that shit. He talks about, you know what I'm saying? Like, Bill Collector can turn around, he can flip the switch, right? And just start acting and performing in a way that it really does, to as much as we don't want to admit that this is the case in battle rap. This is the case in battle rap, right? Where that can happen. You can have somebody who can have a very potent first round, and then somebody come in the second round, and because of popularity, you know what I'm saying, momentum, and maybe an angle, they can win. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they can take that round. That's the type of time that we on. That we, you know what I'm saying? And this is also, it's also a judged battle. You know what I mean? So it's really going to come down to the preference of the judges and all that shit. But what's crazy is, too, I don't know if anybody's heard about this shit, but apparently during that Ryder and Mike P situation, you know what I'm saying, there was a glitch in the voting system. A lot of people believe that during that battle, there was a lot more people that was voting for Ryder than for Mike P. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, at the 14-second mark of that voting process, it turns out that there was a glitch. You know what I'm saying? In that whole, in the caffeine voting. You know what I'm saying? It was at 50-50, and then all of a sudden it glitched. And then Ryder was down to 48, and Mike P had gone up. So as far as who's actually going to win, because we actually feel somebody won and the judges actually pick somebody, that we have no idea what the hell is going on there. You know what I'm saying? But as far as who's gonna win in the eyes of the people, like the general battle rap, you know what I'm saying, fan base and community, this is what I'm speaking for, right? Is the fact that Mike P can come and he can have a lot of potent shit in his material. Even talk about the fact that, Ryder brought up that angle in his previous battle. But that won't matter, I feel like, because I've noticed that the battle rap community is so still caught up in that whole Ryder angle and Mike P's girl that that's going to overtake what's actually going to happen in this battle. This is what I'm hoping doesn't happen in this battle. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually hoping that everybody takes this battle for what it's going to be, for what it is, for the content that they deliver, you know what I'm saying, for the quality of their shit and all that, you know what I'm saying, to come to a consensus, and not the fact that, Bill Collector is going to be doing a bunch of what might seem like crazy stuff, like, because Bill Collector is an overperformer. Sometimes he overperforms and shit, and might not be saying much, and might mention Ryder's girl, and people will think he won because of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not sure if this is like a tactic. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if this is like a tactic, and that's it. I don't know if, this might be something to psych Mike out, to make him think that this is what he's going to be bringing up, you know what I'm saying, in the battle. That seems to be a new trend as well, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know if you guys remember, I'm still trying to find these battles. Where the hell are these? I don't know if you guys remember, but just recently, Ace Amin pulled that that kind of card on Bad News in their battle. So Ace Amin, I'm sure you guys remember, Ace Amin pulled out a folder, right, that he said that he was going to use, or he made us believe that he was going to use. Sorry if you guys are hearing banging in the background. There's people working on the house. You know what I'm saying? Outside. Where is this bracket? Where is this fucking bracket? So yeah, man. Ace Amin, he played poker with Bad News. Bad News ended up falling for that shit. He ended up falling for it. Bad News ended up addressing something that he did not have to address. So he ended up completely wasting his time. As far as like, he could have come up with other material to attack as the, you know what I'm saying? But what he did, he played defense. He talked about an angle that he did not have to talk about. What ended up happening is that he ended up losing that battle. And the judges, according to the judges believed that that was part of the reason, was because Ace Amin played that card. He made Bad News. He did it. He made Bad News believe that he was going to do something that he didn't. So that was a genius move. That was masterful. You know what I'm saying? That was very smart. Ace Amin ended up losing, you know what I'm saying, to the next, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, but yeah, man. So this could possibly be a ploy. It could be, you know what I'm saying? Bill Collector's like, yo, I'm gonna make him think that this is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna make him address it on some Bad News shit, and I'm gonna win the battle. That would be a very smart move. But what would be even smarter though would be if Mike P does not address it at all. If Mike P makes it seem as if though it wasn't an issue ever, salute King, appreciate you, shout out to you. If Mike P makes it seem as if though it was never a problem, then was it ever really a problem? You know what I'm saying? Because we got to remember that Ryder, whatever he did prior to Mike P. So whatever happened doesn't involve Mike P whatsoever at all. At all. So it's really on Mike P whether or not he wants to take that personal. You know what I'm saying? And he wants to be defensive about it. It's all on him. It's all his next move. So however Mike P decides to go, he already kind of fucked it up by doing that whole social media thing and blocking everybody or deleting his accounts or whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit, that was kind of, you know what I'm saying? He should have never done that shit. But as far as battles go, how he decides to go about that, you know what I'm saying, is going to be, it's, you know what I'm saying, it's really going to determine for me how the battle goes. Because if he decides to go and address that angle, I don't know how I'm going to feel about that. I'm going to feel like Mike P is still taking it personal into heart. And for me, that means that Ryder still got to him. At this point, Ryder's still, like, you know what I'm saying, affecting him. And that shouldn't be the case, bro. Like, that should, you won. It had nothing to do with you. Ashley, I think is her name, was involved in the culture prior to that. So she already knew some of these people before you were even involved. So again, this has nothing to do with Mike P. The fact that Ryder even brought up that angle, I didn't like it because it had nothing to do with Mike P. But whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Salute to you. That's what I'm saying. I agree. Yeah, he could lose if he mentions, like, it's all on Mike P and how he decides to go about it. So Mike P, I know you ain't gonna watch this. I know you're probably prepping for your motherfucking battle right now, bro. But yo, my advice is don't even address it, bro. Like, it's who cares? The fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, who cares? On some real shit, who cares? But Bill Collector, on the other hand, man, he has that star power. He has star power. As good as Mike P is, Bill Collector has star power. You know what I mean? So with that Bill Collector and Big Cannon battle, I'm not gonna lie, I personally felt like Big Cannon won that battle. I personally felt like that. But again, Bill Collector has the star power. Big Cannon is not a big name, and it's not, you know what I'm saying, his name doesn't have a lot of momentum behind him right now. So I can understand why the URL, Caffeine, and the judges would decide on Bill Collectors because of star power. It does mean something. It does mean something. Mike has some of it too, though. Mike has some star power, but Bill Collector has a lot of momentum coming in here. He's the overdog, not the underdog. So it really depends on how they decide to speak to each other in that battle, man. So yo, let me know what the hell you guys think. Who you guys think is taking this motherfucking battle right now? Let me know, man. You know what I mean? So we got, if anybody can, I know we got, I believe the next battle is going to be I believe one of the other battles is going to be Danny Myers versus Tink the Demon, if I'm correct. Danny Myers versus Tink the Demon, I believe, is going to be one of the battles. Tink the Demon recently released from prison. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tink. You know what I'm talking about? Salute to you, man. Welcome home. The Showing versus Franchise. I got you, Mike P21. The Showing versus Franchise for Tink the Demon on a return from jail. It was cool. I'm gonna say that. Like, it was cool. It was cool. I liked it. I enjoyed it because Tink, yo, if you guys can hear that banging in the background again, I apologize. People are working on the outside of my house. It's some bullshit. But Tink, I thought the performance was cool. It wasn't what I expected from Tink, and that's not to say that it was a bad performance at all. It was a good performance. I expected Tink to do what he did in round 3 the entire battle. So if you guys recall that battle, right? Franchise was going off. I appreciate you. Franchise was going off. We all know Franchise could rap. You know what I'm saying? Franchise. The thing with Franchise is I feel like he just tries to fit in too much. You know what I'm saying? In different areas with different raps. He needs to find his lane and how he raps. Like, he needs to find his rhythm and just stick to that and just, you know what I'm saying? Like, perfect it. He needs to find his, but he's dope nonetheless. You know what I'm saying? Very creative. Tink the Demon, I feel like, could have lost that battle though. Tink the Demon didn't clearly win that battle. And that worries me going into a battle versus Danny Myers. I'm just keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it funky. You know what I mean? Like, Tink did well enough. He did good enough to beat Franchise. But we got to think and remember, right, that Franchise, like, we got to think about who is Franchise, though, like, as a battle rapper. Like, did anybody have Franchise beating Tink before the battle? Nah, fam. Like, not really. Everybody had Tink winning on the basis of him returning from prison, which is true shit. Sometimes, like, oftentimes, that type of shit affects people's opinions, people's predictions, it affects, like, simple things like that. For example, Sue Surf coming back from jail and having got shot elevated Sue Surf's career, like took off like a motherfucker. Sue Surf became, you know what I'm saying, kind of like on a different tier. Shit like this, you know what I'm saying, situations like this do affect the opinions of people. As much as it might not have anything to do with the battle itself, it does affect it. So before the battle, if you pay attention, right, a lot of battle rappers had Tink winning. The reason for that was because they was like, oh, Tink's been sitting for a while. Tink's been in jail. He must have some bars built. Simple shit like that. Simple things like that. But the thing was, man, if that was the case, right, I feel like Tink should have potentially 30'd Franchise. He should have potentially 30'd him. Like, finish him, fatality type shit. But that didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, I probably gave that battle to Franchise. The reason that I didn't, and the reason that the judges didn't, ultimately at the end, I could have edged the Franchise. The reason that I didn't, though, was because I loved Tink's third round. And this is what I said right at the beginning of this prediction. If Tink brings 3 rounds of the third round that he brought for Franchise, talking about, he basically broke Franchise down. He was talking about Franchise is not original. He was talking about Franchise is a carbon copy of this and that. He was breaking shit down. And on top of that, right, Tink, by the third round, felt comfortable enough to pick up the energy, the passion, the conviction that he had. So by the third round, Tink had become the demon that he is. by the third round. At first, he was just Tink. Second round, he was getting there. Third round, he became Tink the Demon. And that's what we need versus Danny Myers. I'm going to tell you right now that nobody is beating Danny Myers unless they come at least 95%, bro. The motherfucking bar god. The bar god. Danny is in his element right now. Danny is in his element. Danny is at a point where he can put his entire career, right? He can just Danny probably is the person that would have to do the least in this tournament to win, but is still gonna do the most. Danny Myers, man, it's I feel like how is Tink gonna stop Danny Myers? Could somebody tell me? Could somebody please let me know? Like, how is Tink? How do you think Tink can stop Danny Myers? Like, realistically, is there a way that it can happen? If Tink brings the 3 rounds that he brought versus franchise, 3 of those thirds versus Danny Myers, that's still not going to clearly make Tink the Demon the winner. It's still not. Because we got to think, we're talking about Danny Myers. We're talking about somebody who literally lives and breathes this shit. While Tink was locked up for the past however many years, Danny Myers has been perfecting his craft. That's not to say Tink the Demon hasn't been writing, but Danny Myers has been perfecting his craft, as in going head-to-head with the toughest competition in battle rap, period. Period. Period and point, punto. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, is there really a way that Tink can beat Danny Myers? Tink the Demon himself said, right? He said that, I believe it was on Hip Hop Is Real, 15 Minutes of Fame, one of those 2 channels. He said that he doesn't even keep up with current events. Like, he doesn't like keep up with current events. So he'll never have like a current event bar. He'll never have like, you know, anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Because he doesn't keep up with current events. That's what he said. That's what he said. So, I mean, that being the case, and Tink not really having an angle, I feel like, on Danny, you're not going to have any current event things that people can, you know what I'm saying, like, even for newer fans to be able to relate to. So you're literally only going to be targeting, or you're going to only be able to reach a very specific battle rap fan base to Tink. This is realistic. This is how I'm looking at it realistically. You're only going to be able to reach a very specific fan, battle rap group, because you're not going to have any current event bars, and you've been away for a while. You know what I'm saying? So not a lot of people, not everybody's really familiar, you know what I'm saying, with the work, you know what I'm saying, of Tink. So he doesn't have that momentum going into this battle, you know what I'm saying, versus Danny either. So there is no, as of right now, there is no actual way, I feel like, that Tink can win that battle at all. So, I mean, as far as a prediction for that battle, man, right now, I got Danny winning that 2-1, potentially 3-0, potentially a 30. Because if Tink the Demon is going to go bar for bar, if he finds an angle, that angle I don't feel like is going to be enough, because Danny Myers, I feel like, is going to come with 3 rounds of material. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that's how I'm thinking that battle's gonna go, bro. I'm thinking that battle. I'm thinking Danny Myers is gonna 30 Tink the Demon. I'm thinking that Mike P versus Bill Collector battle as of right now. If Mike P doesn't address that Ashley situation, I got Mike P taking that 2-1. If Mike P feeds into that Ashley angle, most likely I'm going to take a Bill 2-1. You know what I'm saying? It's all going to depend on how that goes. Now, right now, I'm trying to figure out who's going to be. Oh, okay, yeah, we got Holmesy the God. Holmesy the God is going up against Emerson Kennedy. So, Holmesy the God, you know what I'm saying? Just recently put up a great battle. Just recently put on a great performance. You know what I'm saying? Took his battle pretty clearly. Emerson Kennedy is a great battle rapper as well. I mean, these are only good guys that we got coming into the tournament. So me saying that is kind of like, you know what I'm saying? I know it's kind of stating the obvious, but I mean, there's not really, you know, like some of these guys are really popular in battle rap. Some of these guys aren't so popular in battle rap. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know a lot more about some than you do about others. Like, for example, I'm not too sure about Holmesy the God's resume. You know what I'm saying? But I know he is a good battle rapper. I know his name very, very well. You know what I'm saying? But he's not somebody that I really follow too often or too much. And neither is Emerson Kennedy. You know what I'm saying? But I do know Emerson Kennedy's fucking hilarious. He puts on that chain shit over his head. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the chains and shit. You know, like Assassin's Creed and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like while he's on the camera and shit. But yo, who's the next battle, man? Talk to me, people, man. What's going on here, man? I feel like who's the next battle? Who's the next battle? What's up? What we got? Who we got? We got Holmesy the God. Who we got taking that Holmesy the God versus Emerson Kennedy battle? Let me know, folks. Let me know who you got taking that battle. Let me know. I'm gonna be right here. Just so you guys know, be here for like another 10 minutes and that's it. I gotta work at 4 o'clock. So you guys only got me for 10 more minutes. You know what I'm saying? Yo, so while somebody tells me who the next battle is, if nobody wants, because I forgot, I'm gonna try and figure it out. But let's watch the rest of this video real quick because Bill Collector is crazy. All right?
Yeah, we'll see.
All right, let's go, man. We go on, man.
Bill is on one right now.
That's crazy.
Bill is on one right now. We any last words, Mike P?
Not game time. Tomorrow's game time. And, you know, we stop somebody else and we continue to the semifinals. Rocking.
All right, Bill Collector, any last words, champ?
Keep sleeping on me.
You're not being
Coming in there smoking sick Newtons. I don't know what y'all niggas is thinking, but I got it. I thought twice about it. I might not even take no cheap shots. I'm coming in there, taking a deep breath.
Bro, hold on.
Keep sleeping on me.
You're not being
Coming in there smoking sick Newtons. I don't know what y'all niggas is thinking, but I got it. I thought twice about it. I might not even.
Bro, hold up. Hold
Take no
up.
cheap shots.
Hold up. Bruh. Yo, do you guys see that? Troll game on 1,000, Bill Collector. Your troll game is on 100,000 million trillion, bro. What? That's actually a decent picture, too. That's crazy, son. Oh, my God. How do you guys feel about this? Can somebody tell me how they feel about this? Anybody tell me how do you feel? How do you feel about this, man? Like, this is crazy. Oh, by the way, that fourth battle is Mr. Wavy versus Nun Nun. We're gonna get to that real quick. But how y'all feel about this, man? What's going on? Bill Collector put up a picture of Mike P's girl, right? Trolling the shit out of him. This is after he already put up a picture of of Ashley in Ryder's car in the background. And he left that picture up for like 15 seconds. He left that picture up for a grit. I was like, wow. Even Jay Black was like, Bill Collector's wilding. That picture was up for a grit. And it was 4 of them. He broke that one picture and put it in 4. Like every quarter of this, it was 4 of them. So it was 4 pictures of probably even more. That shit was crazy. And then he put this shit up after, bruh. Yo, Bill Collector, man. Yo, Bill Collector is bugging out, son. And we about to find out what's going to happen in this battle. You know what I'm saying? Because Mike P versus Bill Collector is about to go down. Ultimate Madness 2. Caffeine, tune in. You know what I'm saying? It's free. No motherfucking payments. No Urltv apps, events, none of that shit. No pay-per-views, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, tune in to see what the fuck happens. You heard me? But, yo, how do y'all feel, man? This shit is crazy. Yeah, it's over 9,000. Yo, that shit's on like, bro, we couldn't even put enough zeros in here to my guy. Oh my god, that's pure excellence right there. All right, so yeah, well, I can't finish this video; it's too long. But yo, none and Mr. Wavy, I gotta work in like 10 minutes. None and Mr. Wavy, None did a great job against Loso. He pulled up an upset. You know what I'm saying? I had Loso coming into the battle, but None did a great job, and he took that battle. You know what I'm saying? According to everybody. Mr. Wavy came in and did a hell of a performance against Steams. You know what I'm saying? Outperformed him, just out-rapped and out-battle-rapped him, period. Just, you know what I'm saying? As far as, like, the momentum, you know what I'm saying? As far as, like, skill-wise and who I think might be taking this battle, I'm honestly going to say I think Mr. Wavy is going to adapt even more so than None is going to adapt, because they're both going to have to adapt, right? They're both going to have to. They're in the second round, Ultimate Madness, you know what I'm saying? Semi-quarterfinals or whatever the fucking case is. So they know they're going to have to adapt in order to win. But it's a matter of who's going to adapt more. And the thing is, they both have good content and they both have good bars. So it's like, who's going to be able to rise to the occasion more so? And I just have a feeling that Mr. Wavy is the one that's going to be able to do that, because Mr. Wavy, I feel like, is a bit more seasoned, and not only just a bit more seasoned, but a bit more seasoned in this type of environment. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Wavy being from Brooklyn and being in the battle rap scene like all the time, and being around battle rappers all the time, and being in the scene and being a part, I feel like just gives him kind of that veteran kind of like leg up on None. Even though he's not a veteran, I don't feel like, you know, Mr. Wavy's a veteran, but I feel like it gives him that leg up on None. So I feel like if he takes like some type of angle like that, and if he even comes at him from that perspective and angle, he has a very good chance at taking it, because his performance, I know, is already going to be on point. Like, Mr. Wavy's not going to come to disappoint as far as performance goes. So we know that's going to be on point. So, you know, depending on, I got Mr. Wavy taking that battle 2-1. I don't think None is going to lose clearly or anything like that. I think he's going to put up a good fight, just like he did with Loso. But I don't think he's going to be able to outfight Mr. Wavy. And only because of just the resume, you know what I'm saying? Just again, Mr. Wavy just being in the scene at all times more so than None. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that None is not, you know what I'm saying, a part or in the scene, but Mr. Wavy's around it at all times. He's from Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody from New York is a battle rapper. There's like 1,000 leagues in New York City alone. This is the type of shit that I mean, you know what I'm saying, when I say that. So I got Wavy taking that, you know what I'm saying, most likely 2-1, you know what I'm saying. Not saying that None cannot pull an upset, because if he does some crazy shit, I'm sure that he could definitely win that battle. He has the ability to win. He has the ability to win that battle. Unlike, I feel like, and that's unlike, I'm going to go back to, unlike the Danny Myers versus Tink the Demon battle, I don't feel like Tink the Demon has the ability to win that battle. Tink the Demon can get close, right? If he brings 3 of those third rounds that he did versus Franchise. But how would he do that versus Danny Myers, right? So it's like, that's how I feel about that one. And I feel the opposite way about this Mr. Wavy versus, None can win the battle. I feel like he can and has the chance and the ability to. I just don't think he's going to outwork with Mr. Wavy. Mr. Wavy's just, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's how I got that, man. You know what I mean? Catch me on the next live. I don't know when I'm going live again. I just did this randomly, honestly, because I had an hour before I had to clock into my shift, and Ultimate Madness is in a little bit. So I was like, let me just do this real quick, see if anybody, hops on. It's my first live too, so I've never done this shit before. So yeah, man. Just subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed right now. Share the stream so people can know, people can, can see this, know what we're doing out here, support the movement. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got, man. So I'll catch you motherfuckers on the next one. You heard me? Battle Booth.